Hello, stranger. You must be hungry and thirsty.
I was actually...
There's little chance.
Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
Me? There are a few people. Mateo, my boss, is...
I've heard a thing or two.
Where can I find him?
You're standing right outside his shop.
I'm no better off myself.
What about the other?
The merchants and master, you should try to get it since I started.
That all along.
I need some...
I've heard that Bosper has trouble with his... They say he pays
What do you have?
at the moment. The damned land...
Tell me more about the peasants' revolt.
It's quite simple. Onar, the fat landowner, imagine, we're at war with... Normally, the city guard would take but now comes the best part. They mercenaries. The whole thing will end in a damn war.
Do you really believe that?
What do you know about...
I heard that most... And their leader's supposed to have been a big shot with the king, a general or something. These are terrible times.
About it differently.
Show me...
That was quite obvious. That's all just gossip. I've heard a thing or two.
What can I do for you?
What are you selling?
I can offer you everything you need to survive in the wild. Weapons, torch. I still have a special piece. Double-hardened armor of snapper leather. Still on you.
What do you know about paladins?
Since these bastards have come to the city, I've had nothing but trouble. The last time I...
And?
Of course they... I had my shopping, and yesterday...
The paladins seized...
Everything I had stored, they simply posted a guard in front of the entrance. If I'm lucky...
Can you help me get...
What?
I've got an important...
Well, well.
I don't see why I should even try.
You're probably right. I don't know how important your message is, but even if you told them that a ship full of orcs just because they have their orders.
So, can you help me get into the upper quarter?
It seems to be really important to you. The question is, how important is it to you?
What are you getting at?
I can help you. After all, I'm one of the most influential people here, but it'll cost you.
What are you asking for your help?
100 gold pieces.
You shark.
Take it easy. It isn't your...
But...
In principle, Gritta, the carpenter, but the little brat is... I'd like to beat it out of her. Get me the money.
Where can I find...
Like I said, she's the carpenter.
How exactly?
Quite simple. I'll use my influence as such, you'll practically be a citizen of the city and can enter the upper quarter. Besides which, you'll earn something.
Where could I sign on?
Basically, that would be how it... One of them is bound, but it's important that the other masters agree. That's...
Why don't you...
I would. I just recently took...
Is there enough?
Perhaps. If I think of any...
How do I...
You just have... But if more than one of them is against...
Show...
So worked out.
Welcome to my... I am... what brings you...
I need to get in...
Where the paladin... You need to be a respected citizen here, or at least hold a decent job. As a stranger, you stand no chance of getting in.
I'm looking...
The last one, do you know any...
Well...
I could teach. I'll pay you well.
What if I...
Herod and Matei, Constantino, and as for Thorben, I, on the other... But no matter where...
I want to...
Before I take you on...
What do you want me to do?
I will teach you how to skin an animal. Then I'll know that you have learned if it doesn't take you forever. Or
Will I get...
Work for that way, and who knows if you're...
Why did your...
All he said was that it'd be... If you're really interested, his name is Bartok. Go through the underpass from...
About...
We hit a good...
Will...
If you're...
Will...
That way, and who knows if you're...
Nobody will learn anything from me. I've heard a thing or two. It's not what I heard. Where did you pick that up then? It's not what I heard. That was quite obvious. Never would have thought of that himself.
Hey, you're...
Yes?
I've come from the mainland, but I don't want to...
I'm going about it different.
What can you...
One of the paladin, he's trying to mobilize, but you need to be as far as...
What else?
He is taken. If you call it, he went that little. I was lucky that it had more people
I've heard a thing or two.
Who did you fight?
with a fellow named Valentino.
Will it ever change?
I'm not usually a violent person.
I've heard a thing.
Has anything...
You could say that. They robbed Bosper the bowmaker.
But no.
The fellow just... And Bosper right after him, hollering, "Stop!"
I've heard a thing or two.
Has any...
Oh well. Oh well.
A long time. Really didn't deserve that.
I've heard that...
Who told you that? Probably Bart. Let me tell you, if I left the shop for only a moment. When I came back, I called the guards right away, but I lit a bonfire under their asses then, and they searched the entire harbor district. Those bumbling I bet my bow is still in town when I get my...
Do you really believe that?
Ah, fresh. This is not... What winds of...
I'm looking...
Do you know anything?
The only...
And what about...
What?
I'm sorry. And I...
What if I...
All right. But you had... Say...
Yes, a most humble sir.
Then go... He will... Once you have received the...
But no. He insisted he knew better.
So,
What good... I make my... A poorly...
can you...
For all... I'm not gonna teach...
Can you...
Well, all right.
Have you had an apprentice before?
Yes, and not too long ago.
And what happened?
His name is Elvrich. I was quite pleased with him, actually. But one day he...
Where is Elvrich now?
How would I? I wouldn't be...
How long is it?
I guess it must be a...
Have you
Of course He can do...
Is that... What do you know?
Not much. Since... Nobody... Met... I suppose...
Do you know anything about the Peasants' Rebellion?
Rumor has it that Onar, the landowner, has hired mercenaries. He was all we know. And if you want...
New in the city, huh?
What's it like to...
Why do you ask?
Maybe.
Why not? But not because
Why do you want to leave this...
because the people... Really, I want to decide.
Who are the other...
Well, he sells armor. All the masters and Constantino...
Tell me more.
He's not in a very good mood right now. Few days, they've even forbidden him to sell swords to... Now he's slaves, dead.
Can I...
Not really. The weapons, but if it has any...
What?
I can sell you...
I'm looking...
Brian will have finished his... Are you good for anything?
If you mean...
No, that's sooner or later. The orc and I won't take...
I'm not...
Those are big...
What are you getting?
Bring me an orcs have been seen near... If you managed, provided the...
Let's...
What?
Your orc...
Good.
Can I...
The other masters...
Do you...
Forget it. I have a...
What do you want? My name is...
Mateo,
He wants his money, and did you let me tell...
cut it out.
But I don't have the...
Then we'll simply sell a few of your togs.
How dare you?
See? That was...
And now will you please...
What with?
Hardly know what to believe in.
Here's your one.
And? Did...
None...
Good. You've...
Help me sign on as an apprentice.
Don't worry. The other masters will...
That's all just gossip.
Şey yazsana Hasan Allah mesut. O yazımı atmış. Tezoğlu Allah mesut etsin.
Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him, and the human became his subject. And Enos gave unto him a portion of his divine power.
What do you want?
I'm looking to become...
Really?
I want to...
You have come. As far as I'm concerned...
Can I...
If you have any to...
I want to...
With me? I invest... Go sign up.
What will I...
There is a multitude of herbs out...
You probably...
Here. Bring me a plant of each... If... Why?
Yeah.
There's barely a scratch on you.
I want...
You?
Adonos saw that order and chaos were now
Have
unequal,
you known?
and he
Oh,
bade
is
Enos
this filthy
to take his
rabble?
divine power
But
from
I
the
suppose
human.
no one would miss it. Well, if you had as much gold as I do, you wouldn't have to work
I see I'm gonna have...
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
I asked...
I am Valentine. Poor in cares? If you have problems...
Looks like...
Doesn't matter to me. Thrash me all you want when I... But you'll have to
Adonos
run around with that
feared for
mug
the
of
day
yours.
in which the beast would
Do you have-
return
Make
to
yourself
the land.
or with jealous.
Do you...
I've told you everything. Put away that misty wig, you son of a bitch.
Adonos,
Who are you?
I am Vatras, a servant. What can I do?
Tell me...
And why would I?
Cavalorn...
And what did he?
He said you're in...
Aha.
Here, I've got...
For me? Indeed. I wonder how you got hold of this letter.
I got it from Cavalorn, the hunter.
Cavalorn? Where is he?
He told me to tell you he couldn't make it and is headed for the meeting point.
I see that you have gained Cavalorn.
Tell me about the...
And why would I...
I want to...
You do?
What do you mean?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. But I know nothing.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come.
I carry an important message.
What is this?
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of...
Zardos, the magician, told me.
The necromancer? So he lived...
I'm a former convict from the penal...
Good. Let us... You are a who has been told that dragon and you... That all sounds rather fantastic. Therefore, I must assume that I want to give you a...
What must...
Know that you take... I do not let just... If you want to join the ring...
And that...
Before we let a young man join our rank, only then can I begin to consider letting you...
I have vanquished...
My ears hear many, including the story about... I have not heard that this was achieved by a single man. Although your eyes tell me that you are convinced you... That confuses me slightly. But I cannot be sure that my...
I have freed many people. The barrier is...
Even if you can reel... A great event in the Valley of Mines has not only set free all the criminals of the entire country are roaming Corinus. The bandits have already taken over large areas.
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince...
Corinus has faced the number of people missing from the town. If you can explain to me what happened to them... However...
Yes?
You should take your message to... I consider it a talk to Lord...
But Lord Hagen...
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided the ring has... We shall assist you in conveying your messages. You should talk about this to Laris.
What community?
There are only 3. These are the city militia, the The choice is... Laris can certainly
I shall... Tell me...
Since you are not yet a member of... But I shall...
Who are the...
I cannot tell, but you will certainly...
Where are the other...
They are exploring the ruins. We suspect that those ruins...
Tell me more.
If you're interested in joining the you can only participate, of course.
Of course. What exactly...
We stand between... If one of the two sides should gain the upper hand. Therefore, we guard the balance between the two. That's what...
And what does that...
The fall of the barrier has evoked... The bandits are probably the most... Not only has it become all but... There's someone in town, too. We have found out that the bandits receive regular delivery. We try to find such people. If you can find out any...
About... How much...
Ask... You can...
About...
Yes?
Where should...
Most of those people disappeared...
How?
Ask Martin, the he has... You can find...
Is there any...
You're very persistent, young man. I shall give you this... It is an amulet of the... There are only very... It can help you find... You summon it, but if it loses its power, the will-o'-the-wisp, it could be very... Treat it well.
A
will...
Can the will...
More...
I've got this...
Those are artifacts from the old... There are several kinds of them. And that is the kind I am interested in. I shall give you...
I've got another...
Great! Here, take it.
I'm asking you...
Why should I...
I want to start an apprentice...
Go with the...
Where can I...
The best thing would be to look around the...
Can you teach...
Only the but common mortals, I can show you.
Tell me...
What exact...
Tell me about...
Beliar is the... He is an eternal battle with only a few humans follow the call of Beliar.
Tell me about...
Adanos is the god of the center. He commands the power of change. His gift is the water in all the ocean. His priests are the water.
Tell me about...
Very well. Innos is the first and highest god. He commands light and fire. His gifts to his priests are the magicians of...
But wait, if you see give him this ornament, and...
Can I get...
If you have gold...
And how's business?
Don't remind hardly anybody come...
What's wrong with...
Yeah, take that, but I can't what little I have.
You've been wrong.
Yep, some time ago. I wasn't gone long from... I went to see the...
Tell me.
I heard that a lot... Even Thorpe Hakon, one of the merchants in the... He said that there was this... Townspeople all pretty much... Corinus is a rough city. Those who don't stay with it...
What is it with...
He's filthy rich and has... Whether you want to hit... He drinks a lot and always stays until the end. And then early... It's the same...
What do I have?
Well, you need... Maybe here...
Brothers in order to reconcile their dispute, and he did not succeed. But there, where Adanos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no love.
These are bad times.
Hey,
I am Hakon. Every man should carry a weapon
I
these...
haven't seen it with my own eyes.
tell me more.
It's gotten too... Because of the bandits, for one. Even the animals don't seem to get enough. They're venturing close.
Do you know any...
Yes.
Really? How
All you can buy in this entire town. They've helped themselves to anything that's in return. I now...
Where do you get your...
Harad, the smith, has been my... Now all he does, he works for those guys. All I can offer you now...
What do you know about the disappearances of the city?
I have seen many. Some of those who came, I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would... He claimed that he knew how to... I haven't seen him since. I reported this to the militia, but Lord Andre had...
What do you know?
What do I know? And I'm not the only one. The militia tried to track...
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Do you know who in the...
The fellow's name is Pablo.
Do you know where I can...
He patrols...
Where did they hold...
Near Akil's farm. Just after a while, you'll get to a few...
I'll deal...
What? You want to take on the...
How much is the...
That's a danger... Well, it's all right with me.
Sure.
But that's terrible. Someone's got to do the work. Don't tell this to anyone.
Innos be with you, but I'm warning you. If you're...
Just a moment.
Bah!
He simply talks too much.
Somebody stole...
I can't prove it. He's been hanging around them, and every evening I only looked away for...
I could get...
Oh, and why would...
Someone's got to do the work.
I want... First, see if you can get my purse.
These are bad times.
Why didn't you... The guards only... And when I noticed my purse...
And he works all day.
How much gold?
50 gold pieces. I'll see. Be careful. Lately, things have been... So think of...
I shall.
That's not what my husband thinks.
About...
Yes, how...
And it's
Then see...
even worse. He simply talks too much. Everybody knows by now. That's not what I heard. To himself. That's not what I heard. Honestly, that's terrible. I witnessed it myself.
I'm Zurus, master of potions.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Do you brew?
No, I either get them from... If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk, but he's too pig-headed to hire. He always passes me when he...
Where exactly?
He always goes... He once told...
Has Constantine...
I once heard him say that this near Lobart's farm. I think it's on a hill.
Go away. Don't tell me that. These, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Hey!
Welcome, stranger. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint.
It's gonna get even worse.
Have you got a job for me?
No, I already have an errand boy. Try the other merchants.
Show...
But that's terrible.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's what I meant. When the pallet, but they let moreover, it's only a small.
What's the problem?
They refuse. Now that the and owner, that the mercenaries, they come as far. I saw them as I.
Where will I...
If you go out, it leads, but I wouldn't go.
These are bad times.
You don't say.
It's terrible. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
And it works all day too.
Someone's got to do the work.
Someone's got to do
That's
the work.
typical, isn't it? And he works all day too.
He had better
That's not
shut
what my husband thinks.
How's it...
You're not from around here.
Where did you hang...
In the woods, but I gave it.
Someone's got to do.
Where can I find...
We had our camp, but I don't know where there is any. There used to be two of us. My friend Trokar is.
He had better shut.
Bosporus.
Yes, I told. Well,
Can you tell me...
some guy to thieves are.
And it's gonna get even worse.
So...
Well, only a few days ago, we were both standing at the bar in Corrigan's Tap. Don't ask me. I vaguely remember Trokar.
And it's going to get even worse.
Didn't you go...
No, but they haven't. I hope he didn't get it. I'm afraid that I don't think I.
Where does one...
Somewhere down at the.
Shut up. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Ah, cut.
I'm looking...
Ah, you're in the...
One of the pal...
Yes, yeah. Just go up. We still have...
Why did...
Lord, on.
Who's staying here at the...
Almost all...
Uh-huh.
Don't even...
Who's staying...
Almost all of them.
Uh-huh.
Don't even...
I have a...
But which nobody...
Where...
They're all...
Inhabitants of Corinus, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately declared in
Lord
all
Andre.
cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges, the Honorable Lord Andre, is every inhabitant of Corinus who is guilty of a crime is to report immediately.
The human slew the beast.
What legend?
I'm just looking.
Ha! It would seem that we have the city guard.
What do you know about the...
Nothing. But all the... Don't get caught. Yeah.
Can you...
I'm fortunate, but I don't know enough if you want to learn that. But if you want to train your muscles...
How much do you...
50 gold.
Ah, I'm sure you...
Easy, my...
I have developed... I've already successfully...
Tell me more about...
The spell serves to make somebody... So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. Even if he has only witnessed...
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down...
Yes, so you... Also, it makes...
What's in it?
I know the recipes for heat.
All right.
Then take this spell. Once you're done...
Someone's got to do the work. I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's not what I heard. Yeah, that's typical, isn't it? Someone's got to do the work.
What are you cooking?
Oh, fish. You can try a plate.
What can you tell?
Most citizens in this town. But if you're...
Aren't you afraid of...
The only valuable thing that I... Oh, some...
Could you cook?
I cook for everybody.
Could you cook?
Nothing could be simple.
Could you...
No, no.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Hey, do you need...
Nobody will learn anything
Someone's
from
got
me.
to do the work.
Can you tell me...
Missing the sea captains and...
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Are you missing...
Me?
Honestly,
Do you know of... any...
No idea.
Same old thing all over.
What ship would...
Good question.
Nobody will learn anything
don't
from
say.
me.
Show me your...
He simply talks too much.
He listened to the wrong
He
people.
can't keep anything to himself.
And there's more.
That's not what I heard.
I'm not telling you anything.
That's what I've always said.
Hey, you! You're right in front of the sailors from... And now,
Come on.
what do you say this?
Really? How interesting.
It's a bad business.
Hey, you! Teach...
Nothing surprises me anymore.
You've already...
You don't say.
That will never change.
I won't tell her a thing.
Will it ever change?
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You should really have known better. No idea. You tell me.
Hey, you!
You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personal.
Trouble with
Those last week, but if they...
Have you... Maybe
I
shall... Can you tell...
My friend William, one day he simply did...
Your buddy...
So he had. He should have stayed...
When did you...
Only a few days ago.
Maybe...
That's not very likely.
What's he been up?
William had... I think it was all about...
Sir.
I don't think... I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his...
What
I don't know who they are. I only know the place where they met up with... I just happened to see William there.
Where
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat, or there's a beach there, and a small fishing camp. That's where...
I think...
Spare you...
Hey Duckman, welcome. How are you? Not bad. Still jobless, I suppose. I finished the Gothic one and I starting yesterday, I think. Yeah, I started yesterday the Gothic 2, but I am still the start of the game. I'm just sorting it out and get the quests, blah blah blah, something like that. And I think I am going to do the expert in this time. Because bows are fun to use in this game.
Hey. Oh, you landlord. You look a bit pale. Never mind, my lad.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man. No big deal, not at all. I haven't been up there.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know. There was this big band. I think they're on the lookout. Ah, let them.
Do you come to town?
I always say, a harbor is the gate to the world. Once the harbor goes to the dogs.
Tell me about
the harbor of... There's nothing.
So why don't you leave?
Nobody would take it. Most people...
And?
Balderdash.
What do you mean?
Look at them, I tell...
Why are
They all say that once the... I tell you, a sailor... There's no...
Okay, I'm done with you.
Is it true?
So I've heard. Just look around you.
What do you do?
My name is Brahim. Since you're new, it's quite affordable. Come back again later.
Okay, I will beat them up right now. To get his maps.
a fight.
And now for some action. Show him. What you waiting for?
And now. Yeah, let him have it. Don't stop now. Yeah, let him have it.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, let him have it.
Attaboy.
Slug him. Finish him.
Attaboy.
Don't stop
that's
now.
The ticket.
Finish
That's
him.
the ticket.
Finish
That's
him.
the ticket.
Slug him.
Attaboy. Not bad at all.
Nice. I will get this loot and sleep is out.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Ah, okay.
Well, we'll see the
What with?
Anything's possible.
Will it ever change?
I wouldn't have done it.
You listen to the wrong people.
I wouldn't have done
Say,
You listen to the wrong people.
Okay, I will send his map piece to you. Dude, I love this game. Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
come back again.
Let's save it.
That's really not my problem.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship, but the way it looks right now.
Why are you...
Soon the orc.
What makes you think...
Boy, have you... I tell you.
Can I help you some?
Yes, you can. Fine. And I have to know if the orc, one of the bastards, was even... Just bring me all the info. I need to know how much time.
What's going...
The orc?
I only want...
The biggest... To be honest.
It's totally...
Why can't...
Oh, but my boy, as if we also...
Doesn't surprise me.
You're...
Yes. His name is Monty. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere.
I've heard...
Just what I'm saying. Farum, I bet that the orc...
That was obvious all along.
That's nothing new.
Hmm.
Nobody ever asks me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Do you really think?
I'm no better off myself.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it.
I'd have gone about it.
Nice, another.
You have to feel sorry for the poor.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Another one in here.
Don't tell this to anyone. I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's an open secret. He had better shut up. He simply talks too much. Who says things like that?
Okay, so first of all, I need the 60 dexterity to get Master Sword, and then I can start up to level up my other skills. Because of that, I need to get to XP as quickly and as easy as not possible, because in this game parts are more harder than the Gothic one, I think. So let's start to get some of the easy XP in this game. And I think I don't want to see the man in there, not yet. There's a man standing right there. I don't want to see him, at least not yet. And I will go.
Hey,
From this.
well.
What's
Many. I bet you.
just assume?
I am merely a humble servant, but you know, 10 gold coin.
Why not?
Terrific. If you need my help, you know where to find me. But please do me a favor. Don't come to me with any trifles. I can't stand that, you hear?
Hey.
If it's absent.
The farmer Akil is under it.
What? Those.
Okay. Yeah, easy XP. Nice. Let's go and get them. I will get this in the rules in later because at some time. Go get them, Tiger. I will wait here. Nice.
One less monster.
Nice. Easy XP, dude. I love that. Nice. Ah, come on, Dad. Go get them, Tiger. Nice. Okay, so
Do you really think?
Somebody wants to know.
Now watch how.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
What a silly bastard.
All right.
Thank you. My name.
Who were those?
Those were mercenaries. Well, thank.
Nothing. Just.
You're an exception.
I've gotta go.
So long.
okay, so we will get a new sword. This
Nothing to be had there.
increases our damage. Yeah, baby. The
Nothing
free.
there.
If I try hard, I will get this one to get the 200 XP too, but I don't want to do that because it will take so much time. It will take so much time.
Wait a minute.
Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Tonak and Telbor, and I know and yet they've simply... If you happen to find out what's become of them...
What did the mercenaries want?
You don't know that? That means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they...
You know you...
Sure.
Where can I...
Just go back. At some point you...
What is that?
Ask Rand.
What is there in the...
There's just a few bands.
I've got it.
So long.
Are you all...
Yes, I'm fine.
Why don't you
For us farmers near... On the other hand...
Where do I...
They're not far...
Haven't you ever considered moving?
It's not easy to get away. The only two ways... Since we cannot afford...
What do you know about...
I've never been there myself.
Look out.
I shall do...
Everything...
Yes, what I could...
You're not from...
I come from... But when I got... Well, the...
You hang out?
That's right. I cannot afford...
What exactly?
There's gambling. Two fellows. In the end, I did...
Who did you go up against?
Against Rookar, that old good-for-nothing. But somehow, I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. If I only had enough money to compute.
Lately, it's gotten a lot more dangers out here.
Okay. What do you suggest? Gothic 2 on the north of the... I don't know about actually the title things and the YouTube things. I wanna increase my skill in this situation at least. How can I say, the streaming situation? Is it then the game the Gothic 2? Yeah. Okay. If I alt-tabbed, the game will close. I know that. So I'm saved right now. Yeah, like I said, the game will close.